What is going on, everybody? So I wasn't going to make this video, but apparently this is something that it does bother me a little bit. And pretty much Forbes recently just came out with an article saying that have estimated pretty much almost like 100%. They make it seem like they know 100% even though they don't. But they've estimated the prices for the new iPhones. So there's going to be the iPhone XS, the 6.1 inch, and then the iPhone XS Plus or whatever they call it. And the prices for the XS is going to be $800, the 6.1 inch version is going to be $600, and the XS Plus could potentially be $900. Now these are estimates, these aren't exact, right? But even if they're going by this method, if the iPhone 6.1 is $600, okay, the other two, I guess it really doesn't affect the methodology, what I'm about to say, too much. And here's why I say that. The iPhone XS and iPhone XS Plus really isn't going to cost too much money to develop. Even the iPhone 6.1 inch, the reason the iPhone X was so expensive is because they had to source all these different parts, and it took a lot of engineering to make the device that they had to. So I totally see how the price to manufacture these could have gone down. So really the only cost that would increase would be to develop the newer camera and the A12 chip, and among other things too, but those would probably be the most expensive parts in the phone now besides the screen and all that stuff. But apparently this year's iPhone X will be discontinued, which makes sense, you know. I'm not too bitter about it. I do think the prices of those either will go really high or really low. I have no idea yet. They might depreciate the same. I will have to do an analysis about that in like a week or two after the iPhones are released. But the main problem that I see of this specific situation is that the already existing iPhone 8 and iPhone 8 Plus, the price for those is $699 for the iPhone 8 and $799 for the iPhone 8 Plus. And now if usually what happens, right, when a new iPhone gets released, the past iPhones go down about $100, but if the iPhone 8 goes down $100, it will be the same price as the 6.1 inch iPhone XS budget or whatever it is with the Apple A12 chip. And if the iPhone 8 Plus goes down $100, that'll be even more expensive than the iPhone X 6.1 inch that's going to be released this in like 2 weeks. And I don't see Apple totally discontinuing the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus like they are with the iPhone X. So the huge problem here is, what is Apple going to do with the prices for those? Are they going to keep it the same price as the 6.1 inch version? Because if it's my honest opinion, I would rather have the 6.1 inch version of the iPhone X of this year, whatever, the budget version, than having an iPhone 8 Plus. And that's my opinion. So my only guess is they would probably lower it even more. So then what would happen with the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus prices? Because you can still pick those up in the store. You can still pick up an iPhone 6s in the store as well. I could possibly see them discontinuing the iPhone 6s, but then the other question is, what are they going to do about the iPhone SE? They're going to have to lower that price. They're going to have to lower the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus prices even more. And they're going to have to lower the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus prices even more than that. Because even if they sell the iPhone 8 Plus at the same price as the 6.1 inch iPhone, like I already stated, I would rather have the 6.1 inch iPhone. Who wouldn't? It's a much better body, glass on the back, wireless charging. Even if it does have the IPS panel, you still have all the gestures, and it's a much better looking phone and all that stuff. And if Apple goes and they actually make the iPhone 8 Plus the same price as the 6.1 inch iPhone, I'll be thoroughly disappointed, because I feel like they need to put that as a lower price because they're not going to sell any more of it, I'll be honest. And this is basically a huge problem for Apple. It's really not a big problem for us because they're going to have to lower all those prices based off if these prices are real, which they could be. They're going to be around this price. Apple's going to have to lower these prices, and that's great for us consumers because we're going to go and be able to pick up these other iPhones for so much less. But I'm really excited to see what Apple does about this. This is a pretty big problem for them. It's not really a big problem for us, but hopefully they keep continuing to make the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus and the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus. I feel like there's a lot of people out there that really want a phone and they don't want to give up the home button yet or Touch ID. So it'd be really cool for them to do that. I really do think they're going to discontinue the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus, and they're probably going to keep the iPhone SE just to keep that as a budget option. Or they might keep the iPhone 6s and get rid of the iPhone SE, which I really doubt, but I don't really know, guys. That's basically enough to just fill you guys in. If you guys have any questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber we get really does count. So it means so much if you guys could hit that. Also check out the links in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel, all that stuff is down there. I would really appreciate if you guys could check it out. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.